PMI allows you to use like a tenth of the money you would otherwise, or maybe, yeah, to actually purchase property, right? Like without PMI, you wouldn't be able to get property with 3.5% down, 5% down, and all of those other things. And people always want to save up that 20% down. And I think maybe share that article in the show notes or whatever. But in that article, I show all of the math about why that idea is just absolutely ridiculous and absurd. The reason is that if you're gonna, in my market, a house will say is about $400,000, right? And this will change with every market, right? So you'll need $80,000 if you want 20% down, or you do 3 or 5% down, and now all you need is $20,000. That's a fourth of what you need, and you can save up $20,000 every year when you're house hacking. So now every year you're doing a house hack, and if you do that for 5 or 10 years, you're gonna have 10 properties. Now, if you got to save up 80 grand every time, at the end of 10 years, you might have two or
Right.
maybe three, right?
Right.
Hell, maybe even you have five, right? Say you start saving one, you have five. You're still only half is where you would be if you just did the 3.5% down. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Your tenants are paying the PMI. Just run the numbers and make sure they work.
That.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, and yeah, so in that post, I think I can't remember now. I'm getting my posts mixed up, but I think like the difference in net worth over the course of like a 10-year period is like millions of dollars. So you decide, right?
Yeah, and it's not like even in an FHA situation, PMI doesn't have to be a forever thing, right? I mean, if somebody's like so concerned with PMI, like there's ways to remove that, right? As far as refinancing FHA and conventional, where you can actually get a drop off at 22%. But like it's not the boogeyman. It's actually, like you said, a good thing,
Yeah.
especially for house hackers, right?
Oh,
Because I mean that PMI payment is so minimal compared to what you would have to bring, like you said, as an investor or a regular, 20% borrower. That, yeah, I mean, over the course of 10 years, I mean, it'll just blow away as far as net worth and what your return of what you're paying in PMI.
yeah, it's ridiculous. And remember, like that's what makes house hacking so powerful is that you're going to get those 100% returns because that your denominator, the amount of money you invested, is so low.